Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Now, we are outside the gates of Skold-Ashil. We have some business to take care of for Sylvanas. Need to grab some shields that apparently have some engravings on them. And there's a quest up here as well. Aw, Smee lost his costume. So let's go ahead and try and sneak through all of these shield maidens on their bears. And try and figure out Priestess of Eyir. The writings carried by the priestess appear to be the first part of an epic poem describing the history of Ashildr, the ancient queen of the val'kyr. If Ashildr has a connection to the shield maidens here, you may be able to use that to your advantage. The answer to her involvement likely lies within the remaining text. Collect 8 verses of Ashilvara from Priestesses of Eyir in Skold-Ashil. And we have our first candidate right here, so let's go ahead and get that going. Kick. Now these guys do like to heal, so instead of using any kind of damage dealer, we're just going to try and stun as best we can. There we go. Right between the eyes. So now we need to find the shields and take out these priestesses. I think that's the plural. I could be wrong. And looks like, ooh, treasure. Zap. Order resources, which we are in desperate need of. The internet is a very sad place this morning. They had the finale to The Walking Dead last night, and I'd stopped watching The Walking Dead, but I was familiar enough with it to keep up. I watched like till... I think we watched it, me and my friends watched until Shane died. And then I just kind of, I lost interest in it, or not really lost interest, but I just couldn't be bothered to keep up with a show like that. And, because I'm not a huge zombie fan. But I have been keeping up with the storyline and characters who die and such, and good lord, man. That last episode, I will not spoil anything, but let's just say main character dies, and man, they did that in horrendous fashion. They led up to it in the last episode of the season finale, but this was the season opener. And I'll tell you what, the stuff that you can get away with on cable television these days has definitely increased from when I used to watch TV regularly. Oh lord. Alright, I don't know how you broke my stealth, but... or broke my stun. Good on you, though. Boop. Make sure you stay down. Looks like these guys have 100% drop rate too, which is awesome. Shield Maiden Idol. I've never seen this before. What does this do? Damage taken reduced by 10%. Ah! Well, I am completely alright with that. So we'll keep killing the shield maidens down to a minimum. As long as we can enact some pain on these guys, who seem particularly squishy, fortunately. I didn't even read the inscription. Warriors of Skold-Ashil, the depiction of the nearby temple adorns the center. These shields are supposed to give us clues as to what we need to do here with Sylvanas. And you are still very aware of me. And I don't really want to waste, you know what? Hi! No, I do not want to break across your shield. Lunch first. But I have to... Oh lord. Oh, my dogs. Well, I'm there we go. Target is in combat. Read. Image of a shield maiden is carved on this shield, kneeling before an elaborate spear. The priestesses of the temple stand nearby, silently observing the rite. Alrighty. Oh my lord. Hi guys. Fire the cannon. Let's see if we can pull this off. It's been a while since we've been able to really have a scrap like this. Come on. That's one. And our riposte is down. Boop. We shall stun you. And maybe... barely. But we were able to pull it off. Let's go ahead and heat some of our roasted maize. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who plays Negan, the big villain in this season, and probably the best villain in The Walking Dead from the comic books. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, man. I've been a big fan of his ever since I saw him play the comedian in Watchmen, which is one of my favorite comic book movies. My god. He definitely needs an Emmy nomination just for 2 episodes. For 2 episodes, he has already proven that he deserves an Emmy. The scene on the shield shows one of the shield maidens hovering above a statue of an ancient champion of Skold-Ashil. The shield maiden is glowing with a radiant aura and is held aloft by golden wings. I don't know how this is going to necessarily help us get more information that Sylvanas needs, but the ways of the Banshee Queen are mysterious. Yeah, I've just never been a big fan of zombies. I'm not obsessed with them like other people are. I was always a, like, vampire kind of thing, just walking corpses. While I think it fascinates people, like, I guess because that's the more realistic of all the options in terms of your classic monsters. Upon this shield, an engraving of Eyir stands at the entrance to the Titan Vault. She appears to be welcoming a winged champion of the Shield Maidens inside. Trying to find out more info about this ritual. But I don't fault anyone for loving zombies. It is definitely an interesting subject. It looks like our last shield is in this longhouse here.
I'm out of range.
Along with another priestess. Now we still need 3 more verses. Sup? Ah! Oh, I had Blade Flurry on. You derp. So let's do what we can to deal with these guys quick. Genius, Wretch. Absolutely genius. It's alright, we got through this. Okay. There's another verse. Here's our last shield. The shield bears an image of a winged shield maiden lifting the body of a fallen val'kyr from the battlefield. The shield maiden's image appears eerily similar to that of the val'kyr, which are the kind of dark angels that Sylvanas utilized from Arthas. And that she has a battle horn for, and I guess she's trying to, recruit some more into the fold. Now, I have 2 more shield maidens to kill, so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and... is Sylvanas right there? Yes, she is. And we'll see you guys back at the Banshee Queen. Stories of Battle. There's our last priestess down. The verses of the poem unfold the tale of the Ashilder founding the Shield Maidens and bringing them to Skold-Ashil. If these Shield Maidens revere the val'kyr Queen, as this would suggest, your dealings with her in Helhelm may prove advantageous. Or Helheim. Don't kill me! Now we have a rare spawn here. Isel the Hammer. Can we sap her? She is an invalid target. So she is unsappable. Well, let's go ahead and take her on with her warrior hairstyle. See how we fare. Probably not well. Let's roll the bones, which we have been neglectful of. And we'll use all the bells and whistles. And stun where we can. We're just doing a lot of damage right off the bat. That's... Oh, we have some help. Had a warrior jump in, I think. Oh, shaman. Huzzah. Yay, shamans. Tomorrow the Karazhan content will drop, and me and my friends will be taking our main characters in. Very much looking forward to it. I play an enhancement shaman. I think I've said that before, but it bears repeating. And we've got another rare spawn over here, the Ivory Sentinel. But let's talk to the Dark Lady first.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
I would hope that you bring some good news, Rogue, for both of our sake. It would seem that the engraving depict a rite of ascension, which allows the Shieldmanes to enter the vault. I believe we can use this to our advantage. You must become the next Ascendant. Go to the temple and perform the rites. Should you need to wade through the corpses of the Shieldmanes to do so, then so be it. Find me when you have completed this task, and we will take the vault for the Horde. Seek the blessings of the 4 shrines in the temple, then commune with the statue. Well, I've already been to these people's version of hell, so I guess descending to heaven should be the next logical task. Now, looks like we have to head up that ramp. Let's see if we can use some cheaty roguiness. Yep, cheaty roguiness. Sup? That's one blessing. Attacks have a chance to cause additional holy damage. I like that. The rare spawn... Oh wow, looks like the maiden in Karazhan, speaking of which. That was an interesting boss when you're trying to clear it for the first time in BC. Year's Helm, which critical strike chance increased by 10%. Why can't I wear these things all the time? See, Swindle is the kind sort. If we don't actually need to kill them, we don't. Oh lord. See? I don't need to kill you guys, I'm being merciful. We'll go ahead and go with that. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a blind on... Wait a minute. Owie!
The battle is upon us!
I'm gonna bribe you with gold. There you go. Now, you help me. I don't think I've ever used this on camera. It's an awesome ability that lets me basically hire a Bob. Because everyone likes gold. How long are you bribed for? 5 minutes. Awesome. And a year's shield. Now that we have all of these buffs, let's go ahead and try and take on this maiden.
You are not worthy of ascension!
Do. Ow. Take on this Ivory Sentinel here. Oh lord. Alright, you keep her. Keep her busy, Bob. Absorb those hits. Owie. Holy ground is not good. I'm a Highlander in this case. No holy ground. Heal up. How are you doing? Looks like Bob is just focusing on the maiden. She's about to go down, and then I'm going to be in not the best spot in the world. That's for sure. Roll the bones for even more buffs. Ay-yow. Stunned is bad. Stunned is real bad. Oh, lord. Riposte? Ah. I tried. Did not get it in time. It's this, it's her. She showed up and caused the issue. Well, fortunately, we are close by. Oh, very close by. That's handy. Unfortunately, Bribe is now on a 30-minute cooldown. We had one chance, and we actually lost all the buffs, which is a shame. Oh, you're still blinded. That's nice. I need to get some haste or crit strike food for Swindle here on one of my other characters. Now, can I shoot you without drawing... Oh, we've got to wait until your blind goes away? Really? Because I think I can take her on. I really do. Okay, there you go. Time for a rematch. At least with you. Knock out that damage.
Glorious death.
Yep, very glorious. Nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever. Now, let's go ahead and try and take you on without any distraction. Quickly. Get that roll the bones up. Oh! Nice roll. I got 3 buffs. This might actually prove fortuitous. Holy ground, let's keep the... Every time I hear the word holy ground, all I think about is Clancy Brown in Highlander. When he's like, holy ground, Highlander. Just in that awesome Clancy voice. Clancy Brown voice. Got a perfect person to play Blackhand in the Warcraft movie, I thought. Well, you see, as long as I'm sitting here and not having multiple things hit my face, I can take her on pretty easy. Yoink! All for some order resources. Huzzah! Now we have to commune with the statue. Let's see what happens here. Before you stands a statue depicting the leader of the Shield Maidens in Skold-Ashil. Her features look familiar. Commune?
What is this? The hero of Helheim seeks entrance to the vault? I know your worth. I will grant you an audience with Eyir.
Hey! Thank you, ma'am.
You may proceed, but know that Eyir may not regard you as I do. Seek your fate in the vault, champion. May Eyir be your wings.
So we're essentially going to the god of the Shield Maidens. That's who Sylvanas is after. Now remember, Sylvanas got that lantern from Helya. Yep, there she is in the background.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
The hero returns, and with the barrier disabled, I will see you are commended for this. But first, we must claim this vault. It would seem you are full of surprises, Swindlegear. With the blessings of the val'kyr Queen, we have opened a path that will shape the destiny of Azeroth. I invite you to bear witness, for today a new day dawns on the Forsaken. Follow Sylvanas into the vault. And we actually get a trinket upgrade. And I think we're about to see a really awesome cinema scene here, guys. Now we'll get to see what this lantern was for.
Treacherous Banshee! You know not what you are meddling with!
Submit. The val'kyr are mine.
Your quest for immortality has left you vulnerable. I will have my vengeance! For Varian! For Gilneas! For my son!
seems I overestimated you. Old wolf.
You took my son's future. And now I've taken yours.
So, in case you didn't get that, Gren just assured that this particular path for the Forsaken to be able to cheat death has disappeared and gone away. And we woke up in the inn at Dreadwake's Landing. So, Lady Sylvanas is probably not in the best of moods.
What joy is there in this curse?
It looks like we underestimated Greymane's tenacity. A mistake that cost the Forsaken dearly. This Eyir cannot hide for long, however. If I must, I will hunt her through the halls of valor. Go now, rogue. I will call upon you when you are needed. Interesting. Actually, I really liked that scene because... Woo! Got an epic upgrade. To 803. Yay. Man, I need those world quests. We are definitely getting rid of versatility. Getting rid of those wargs too, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I really like that scene because Sylvanas, 9 times out of 10, always seems to be invincible.
What now?
She has that aura of invincibility, I think more so than a lot of the other Horde leaders. And when it comes to the Worgen, though, that seems to be her Achilles heel. Because she had some bad instances happen to her in the Forsaken storyline near the beginning of the game in Silverpine Forest, and as you can see here, Greymane got the better of her, which is which is not something that Sylvanas is used to, especially as War Chief of the Horde, having her first thing be a defeat. Not good. So, now we need to go ahead and find Vethir in the Fellscorn camp. Remember, we still have some dragons that got kidnapped. So, let's go ahead and travel that way. Actually, you know what, guys? I think Vethir can wait for right now. We have some other fish to fry. I know that might look familiar to you guys because it's the pirate ships that we had to raid much earlier in the game when we were doing that quest for the Bloodsail Admiral. So, let's go ahead and head down here because there is a quest hub. Like, it's a small quest hub, but I think it's something that we are going to have fun. There it is. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's Steel Scale, too. That's that shark we have to kill for the Goblin Brothers. Don't have anyone... Can't take him on by ourselves, for sure. I know that for a fact. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and talk to... Sir Finley Mergleton, the Explorers League.
What ho, traveller! What brings you to these dusty ruins?
Is that a good Murloc voice? The Mystery of Dragrot.
Well met, good chap. I was on my way to study the local Murlocs when I stumbled upon these most peculiar ruins. These pirates over yonder arrived first, and it appears they've unleashed some ancient evil. I would be remiss to let such an evil run rampant, but we should load more of it before we proceed, lest we end up like those chaps. I spied the crew bringing back some tablets from the ruins. If you can bring them to me, I may be able to decipher the nature of this evil.
Gather 4 ancient Dragrot tablets from the pirate ships outside of Dragrot. A Stone of Blood.
Unfortunately, we may have another problem. That mist seeping out of the ruins has affected the looting pirates. It's driven them quite mad. Only one of them seems to be unaffected, a captainly fellow with a very fine hat. He wears a large ruby amulet which I believe protects him from the mist. You'll need it if you are to enter the tomb, but he may not give it up willingly.
Collect Broketooth's ruby amulet from Captain Broketooth on the ships near Dragrot. So these are the blood-crazed swashbucklers from the Red Blade. These are the vampirates. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think we have any other quests here, but we do have to board a ship, which is right up Swindlegear's alley. Yeah, we got the tablets here. And we've got Crate of Ancient Relics there in the middle. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of swimming. This isn't absolutely needed for the story progression in Stormheim, but they're pirates. Swindlegear's a pirate. So, need to stretch out our swashbuckling legs here. You guys know how that goes. This crate is filled with relics from the nearby ruins. The pirates have discarded them, likely thinking they're of little value. The Explorers League would probably appreciate it if you retrieve these relics for them to study. Gather 7 crates of ancient relics. Now, I do believe these are shark-infested waters. Indeed. That's okay. We gotta vanish. See, like so. Whoop. And target is in combat. No, it's not. Well, let's just grab it. Worst comes to worst, it's just a shark. What could possibly go wrong? They're actually not that bad. One of the nastiest mobs ever in WoW, from my experience, has been a whale shark. And they actually, there's one in not Val'kyr, there's one in Suramar that apparently is just as nasty. So that'll be interesting to see once we get over to Suramar. By the way, this is the 50th episode of my World of Warcraft Legion playthrough. I'm very proud of that. And we're just going to keep on keeping on here with Swindle. He's progressing slower than most characters, because I'm only playing him 30 minutes a day here, for the most part. But people still seem to be enjoying his travels and kind of getting into the lore and the storyline of Legion. So, thanks for sticking with me. We will keep on keeping on here. So I think we'll grab all the crates, and I know for sure, absolutely for sure, after we finish these little quests, we can go take care of our dragon friend, and then we'll be done with Stormheim other than the 2 dungeons we've got to run here. So, should be fun. Let's go for crate number 6. This would be a waste, just throwing these crates around. I'm sure you could probably sell them. Grifted the Troll has made a living off of selling crap to people. These pirates could do it too, I guess. So that's the last crate. We need to find a boarding point. Oh, there's one. Let's stealth. Oh, stealth doesn't work. Whoops. Oh. we had a guard who was apparently keeping her eye on us. Well, no, actually. Part of me is thinking about getting rid of Roll the Bones and getting Slice and Dice, but that would actually remove Marked for Death, which I'm really liking. Oh well, we seem to be doing alright other than that death from earlier. But we have boarded one of the Red Blade ships, guys, and we are going to begin acquiring these weird tablets. The right cool markings on this stone look like signs of warning. Of course they do. And when we get back, we will finish our quests here with the ships, or with the pirates, and go save ourselves a dragon. Hope you all have enjoyed it. Actually, since we are here, I don't know where Smee is. There you are, Smee. Since we're on a pirate ship. There you go. Now you're properly attired. If you guys liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.